adventurers were all invited for a stormy night of intrigue, camaraderie, and combat. Scant was known about the depth of preparation at the Inn of the Weathered Dragon. From the soft light provided by the beautiful sconces to the warm homey space delicately afforded each adventurer, there was no denying the attention to detail or the overwhelming power of the setting before us. Mead was flowing and easy to find. The master's own space was elegant and spacious, yet unpretentious. As the evening progressed, the adventurers made much merry and could only laugh the setting provided them.
The lighting is money, dude. This shit looks good.
And the adventurers' assessment was apt. Shit did look good. And as the adventurers succumbed to the last moments of the evening, there was only one thought to be had. When and how they might acquire another invitation to the Inn of the Weathered Dragon.
Survival in a world beset by magic and evil takes more than a lucky roll of the dice. Complete your Pathfinder core rulebook collection with Player Core 2, an expansion on character options for the remastered Pathfinder 2nd Edition rule set. Tinker and test out formulas as an alchemist, make keen observations, and get to the heart of the matter as an investigator. Stand strong and ferocious as a barbarian. Take up a holy, or unholy, mantle in service of a deity as a champion. Dance through battle with the grace and bravado of a swashbuckler. Maintain a balance between mind, body, and spirit as a monk. Take hold of the innate magic in your sorceress bloodline. Explore the mysteries of your fate as an oracle. And build even more customized characters with archetypes, ancestries, versatile heritages, and more.
Azagaron walks to the door and attempts to intimidate it into opening.
Oh, what are you going to say?
I'm going to stand in front of the door and I'm going to say, I command you to open. Your magic has no power here.
Can I support him on that role? I've actually got a bit of persuasion and intimidation myself.
Yeah, no need to roll. You can certainly support him. You can certainly aid him. What are you saying?
This guy's a real bad dude.
So inspired!
Are you ready to die? Run from the purple worm's bite. It's just a matter of time. Your HP decline. Ready to die.
Everybody, we are here once again. This is Band of Badgers. I don't know. I thought everyone was going. I thought everyone was doing that then.
Flashback. It's an 80s cartoon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, why not? So anyway, welcome back. We are here. We're going to be doing. Look, you can see it above my head there. We are doing Sundered Waves from Paizo. Now, this is a special 2-part adventure. It's today, and then we'll come back at the same time tomorrow for the last part. That's how 2 parts work, I think.
Shimmy, you don't all die tonight. That is.
Yeah. In which case, we'll wrap up pretty quick. Yeah.
Then Dave has to vamp for 2 hours tomorrow.
That's really easy for me to do. I can do that. Don't worry. I can do that.
Yeah.
So really, really quickly, we're going to introduce, we're going to go through the sponsors, we're going to introduce you to the players, and then we're going to get into the story. So I apologize if we do this really fast, but anyway, we are going to throw this up on the screen. As always, a big thank you to Beadle Grimms.
Feeling great.
There we go. You can check out all their bits and pieces there from the Pandemonium Warehouse, beadlegrimms.com, for all of your gaming accessory needs, including these wonderful things. Now look at this. These are the Character Chronicles. There we go. Which are absolutely fantastic. I know because we actually got a chance to work on them. So we're really pleased about that. It was really nice. If you don't believe us, if you have one, our names are in the back of the book. That's why. So we're really proud of those. Also, it doesn't end there. They also make these wonderful dice. They're very generous in selling them over. I see that Josh has one of the special ones there. Josh, what have you got?
I've got the cleric set.
I got the GM
that's
set.
a very different set to my
These are
cleric.
premiums, yeah. These
Yeah, I'm gonna be not to give anything away, but I've got the rogue set out here, so that's very exciting.
Fantastic. Now those, if you want to have a closer look, there they are. Look, they're absolutely gorgeous. It is 2 dice sets plus extra dice, plus a fantastic, gorgeous tin, plus the tin is a dice tray. You couldn't ask for more, really. It's absolutely lovely, superb.
Very jealous now.
Yeah, cool.
The
Now,
next set will have a kitten in it, and then that's as far as we can go.
Isn't that the box? Did we have that before?
Oh yes, right. The Schrodinger's cat box. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Is the cat in there or not? Who knows? Now, also, this wouldn't be possible without Paizo. Paizo makes some fantastic stories and adventures. They have done for a number of years. So do go and check their stuff out as well. Thank you for Paizo. Again, Sundered Waves is from Paizo, part of their Pathfinder range. If you didn't know, this is a one-shot, and it's a lot of fun. I kind of have an idea of what we're going to have, what we're going to expect. And the fact you get these pre-gen characters, everyone is playing the pre-gen characters apart from me. If you've seen some of our stuff before, you would have met Kingsman. Unfortunately, he's back.
Always
some trouble
unfortunately.
again.
He does make
that
it easy
guy.
on me when I have to do the videos and stuff like that because I ain't got to change his slide.
Exactly. There you go. It's the same character over and over. Now we're going to introduce some things. Now I was going to say we've got Beadle Grimm's right here. It's Bill. It's Grimm from Beadle Grimm. How are you doing, Bill?
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. That's okay.
Yeah.
We're always happy to have any one of the Beadle Grimm's team over for bits and pieces.
Especially me, right?
Normally you, yes, Bill. We'll say that to your face, but that's okay.
Bill's there.
To John and Paul, we'll say something else, especially to Charlie, because Charlie hates you. So we're fine.
Robot fair.
Yeah, there we go. But we saw on the trailer there, you've just announced the Purple Worm, the Kickstarter is coming for the book. Can you give us any details about that?
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Fast Purple Worm Kill is a TV show that we created and produced last year. Every episode, 4 first level characters go off on an epic journey and meet up with one of the most powerful creatures in fantasy RPG lore and are immediately slaughtered. So every episode ends with a total party kill.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. It's very silly, and it makes the adventure more about your characters and the immediacy of how you will behave in the face of your mortal end, which can be hilarious and can be meaningful and all those things in between. So we put out a book of a collection of these adventures. They're one shots that you can run at home. Some of them are based on the episodes from the show. Some of them are brand new, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to do a little Kickstarter and try to get this project off the ground and deliver a cool book to everybody. So
fantastic! I'm going to look forward to that one.
Thank you.
So that is Bill, everybody. Bill, you are playing the Tengu Rogue, right? Interesting combination there for pirate. We'll have to see what happens next. Nice. Below me over here is Mike. Mike, you are from the Weather Dragon. So for people who don't know who you are or what you do, what can you tell us?
We make pretty darn cool game tables. Not like what everybody else is doing. We beat to our own drum.
Yeah. I mean, these are gorgeous. This is what we... And also, you saw the trailer at the start, if you were here for that. Yeah. If not, go watch it on the rerun. It'll be on YouTube tomorrow. These are absolutely stunning.
This is bananas.
Yeah, that one just gives me the warm and fuzzies of medieval badassery every time I look at it. That's the Chimera.
Too right.
It is.
That's amazing.
Absolutely stunning. And not only that, but so I was going to big you up even more, Mike, because you take that to all the conventions in the States. You've taken it to D&D in a castle, and you've got a ton of people to hand sign it as well.
Yes. Well, not that one. That's a customer's table. That one's gone. Mine, I officially retired my table. That's in my gamer room. It's not going anywhere. I've got like 40 signatures on it. But I'm just, she's been through a lot. She needs a rest. I need a new one because that one is 3 years old. So not that and things have changed drastically, but there's a lot of minute adjustments that have been done that I just, it's time to start showing, the newer version, if you will. So for GaryCon 2025 should be the first showing of that one.
Nice. Now, you've also got a table named after Todd Stashwick.
Yes.
Who we met a few weeks ago. We did an interview with him for his Kickstarter, Progcore Fantasy.
Yep. Todd is super cool. Good people. Hopefully I'm going to go see him in October. Hey, I'm going to be in LA area in October, Bill. We should go have a drink.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Todd is, we're actually working on another project with Todd that is launching in October, I think. So,
oh, nice.
Is that the one we can't mention?
Yeah, it's exactly right.
I was just waving. That was all.
That's right. Nothing weird going on with your hand there.
No, nothing at all. I was just scratching my nose. There we go. Next in line, Richard. How you doing?
Hello.
Do you want to introduce yourself to all these generous people who are going to get in touch?
All these lovely people. I am Richard. I am Warrior Prince 3D, your one-stop shop for all your 3D printing needs, from little tabletop figures to terrain pieces to larger collectible statues, to cosplay bits and pieces, to anything you fancy put on the printer. To a point of I'm actually doing this chess set at the moment. I'm printing for someone, so there's anything and everything we can go for. But these are just a few examples of some of our beautiful little prints lately.
And holy shit, can my man paint?
Yeah.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
My recent orc bust has been a bit of a hit, I think.
Dude, those are glorious.
Yeah.
Those are absolutely superb. And so he's based in the UK. If you in the UK or anywhere in the EU, get in touch with him. Again, pro painter, pro printer, and
more the pro printer, And I can ship to the other side of the pond if people do wish anything in particular done. So it's no worries at all there.
Good to know.
Fantastic.
When I order mine, I'm gonna have Dave and Steve bring it at Gen Con.
Unfortunately, they can't fit one of your tables back with them, so I still need to set something up.
Yeah, we can do that. Cheers. And Josh McGuire from the McGuire Review, the man with the hair.
Yes, the man with the locks, Josh McGuire. I run a tabletop review channel. So we do board games and RPGs and miniatures and dice and all kinds of stuff there on the channel. So you want to check that out. Find that the McGuire Review pretty much everywhere on all socials. And I am playing a elf sorcerer for the next 2 days, which is going to be pretty fun, by the name of Elris Siniris. So that will be my character.
Cool.
Yeah, we failed. We didn't announce our characters.
Yeah, you can do it now.
I thought that was going to be round 2. Like,
Oh, so John.
we just keep going around. We never actually play the game. We just keep going around in circles.
It takes longer to do this than play the game, so you might as well just get into it.
Very short. Yeah, I'm all about the efficiency.
Yeah, right. Let's keep this ship sinking. Right. It's topical, guys. It's topical. Right, Steve. I think. Oh, yes. and Steve. But anyway,
Steve.
But anyway, over to him.
Him.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Right, is everyone ready to play?
I'm not going to press any buttons.
No, I'm good for one. So, as is traditional at the start of a Pathfinder game, because that is what we're playing, you'll all get a hero token.
Just one?
Just one. Just one. But this is a man who hoarded hero points for weeks on end and didn't spend them.
But now we got the hang of them, so now we want
them. But now we know. Now we know how to use them.
There we go. Oh, no,
thanks to the magic of industry. There we go.
Oh, look at that! Oh,
cool green dragon.
Oh, wow!
What the hell?
You got that Pathfinder one. That is gorgeous, Bill. Wow.
Oh, you had to show up my green dragon fest, did you, Bill? All
That's
right.
pretty good too, though. I like that.
I'll get a flagstone base.
Oh,
yours devalued in the post.
I was a little late, but I was still there, so it counts.
Hey, better late
There was a
than never.
lag. There was slight lag. That was
There is, but it's been a little choppy.
So, as you will all remember, the hero point allows you to recover should you get knocked down in combat, back to 0 hit points. So, in effect, saving yourself. Or, if you wish to spend it outside of that, you can also use it to give yourself a reroll.
A reroll, yeah.
A reroll, just the one.
Mm-hmm.
I will be giving them out during the game for elements of good role play or puzzle solving, or just generally making me laugh. So, please go ahead and try and do that. Right. Other than that, is everyone good to go? And I will push the trailer. Right, see you on the other side.
Roll VT.
I nearly pushed the wrong one then.
Well done, Steve. That was very good.
You guys don't get around.
Great choice of
Let's
music.
go.
Bravo.
So Dave and I deafened ourselves when we listened to that earlier in the week. So I managed to turn the volume down. So hopefully I won't too loud for people.
Yeah, I just had
thank
to
you.
rush and turn mine down.
Right. 5 years. That was the last time the four of you sailed together aboard the Brass Bird, pursued by the Andorran Navy. It was the last time any of you saw Captain Renlock. Now, fortunately, you were set free after only a few months in jail, but Renlock wasn't so lucky. He spent his last years in jail until an illness claimed his life. You learned of Renlock's death from his trusted companion, a clockwork parrot named Corlo, that remained ever at his side. Just a few weeks ago, the bird sought you out to deliver the bad news and, each of you, a piece of a map. While one side contains a cryptic clue, the other suggested you travel to this beach on this morning to find the captain's most prized treasure. So here you are, along with 3 other companions and 1 stranger, staring at the partially sunken remains of the ship that you once called home. The smell of the surf and rotting wood hang heavy in the air, the silence broken only by the screech of faraway gulls on this lonely island just north of the Shackles. You stand in what is a small cove surrounded by sandstone cliffs about 30 feet high. To climb them is not insurmountable, but would require some skill. The day is fair, with only a few clouds scattering the bright blue sky. Perfect day for sailing is what Captain Renlock would have called it, if he could be here, that is. With that thought, you are jolted back to the here and now. And as you look up, you notice that all 4 of you, and the stranger, are converging upon the partially sunken wreck of the Brass Bird. So, why don't you introduce yourselves? Repeat for those of you who've done it, and for those of you that haven't, because I do have some slides with the artwork of the characters. We'll pick on someone at random and say Kingsman, because you are the stranger of the group, so to speak.
Okay, I'll do it kind of in character. Have we just washed up, or are we just wandering down the beach first of all?
You haven't washed up. You've each arrived here in your own small sailing vessel or rowing boat. I believe you came with Keiko, and you're here at Corlo's request. So that's what the Brass Bird looks like. Who invited you here? That is
okay.
Captain Renlock's brass parrot, and there's Kingsman.
So, Keiko, my friend, I'm a bit perplexed. I'm always scratching my head, so to speak, with my feather quill. Are we in the right place?
It's most definitely the right place. This is our ship. But I don't know why we've been summoned here. I'm very intrigued to see some of my former crew members here as well.
Okay.
That appears to be.
I was never part of the crew, so it's interesting to see. I'm working on my.
Remind me how we know each other, Kingsman. It slipped my mind somehow.
I found you in the gutter outside the tavern one day, and you told me the secrets about this thing, and you had this kind of losing your feathers and all this kind of thing. So I gave you a potion because I'm a wizard. You see, I'm a wizard, Keiko.
Yes.
But it was interesting the stories you told me, and I'd always wanted to see if X marks the spot and if there is a treasure out there. And lo and behold, you knew of one. So here we are. But yes, I'm working on my thesis. My thesis is the written in my notebook. You see, it's quite handy. I called it my Chronicles. And the thesis is I need a lot of pages because it's actually on the methods of spell interpolation and the genesis of a new understanding of the building blocks of magic. Don't you know?
So that's a mouthful.
Wow, I fell asleep halfway through that title.
It has a whole page dedicated to it. In fact. So yes. But I see some other fellows. Maybe we should go and say hi.
Yes. These are fellow crew members of mine. Let's go see what they're doing here.
There's a pointy-eared one over there. I believe he's an elf. You can tell. You know these things because obviously you're a bird, a tengu. I'm a short dwarf, and that one's obviously an elf.
Keiko.
Hi, matey. I'm trying to decide if I should have a pirate accent.
I think you should for the next 2 days.
I think I should have a pirate accent here. Hi, good friend. Elise. Elsier.
Yeah, you see a male elf standing at the side of the bank there with kind of a long canvas type cloak on and a thick leather belt with different types of doodads and like wands and little bottles and leather pouches kind of hanging off. And you also hear from the distance a hoo hoo hoo. And where is the mechanical bird perched right now?
So the mechanical bird, he did like a circuit of the beach as you was landing to make sure you're all there. And then when the last of you set foot upon the beach, it flew directly over to the Brass Bird because that's the name of the ship as well, in case that wasn't obvious. The Brass Bird is the vessel you served on, and he's a Brass Bird.
Okay, so
he's now perched up in the ruined mast.
Okay.
Boat.
All right, you see this owl fly down and land near the other mechanical bird there, and it's like a black and white owl you can see, and there's an eye patch that's like over the one of the owl's eyes, but it's obviously smaller, right? Like for the size of the owl, and you see Elsier look up. Ah, booty feathers. That's the name of the owl.
Oh, thank God. I was going to have to call HR.
Yeah. Could have went with a lot of other names, but that's where I landed. It's with booty feathers.
What random name generator site were you on in that game?
I'm not going to disclose that.
Do not Google booty feathers.
Don't.
Yeah. So as Keiko approaches, I'll definitely approach the boat. Keiko, it's been some time since we've seen one another. Have you been working the streets and getting some doodads and whatnot?
Yes. It is mighty good to be back. Get the crew back together and back to our piratical ways.
Excellent. It's It's a damn shame to see the brass down like that.
Yes.
But I always knew it would happen one day or the other.
You should have warned us.
Oh, I did.
Oh.
Many times. Many times.
That's right. That's right. You were always rather pessimistic. I never took it seriously, but in retrospect, I should have listened.
Well, you know.
Old friend.
Always looking at the glass half empty. That's way.
Indeed. Indeed. And now poor Captain Renlock as well. What a sadness. I very much doubt that this was just a mere sickness. And between you and me, I blame the parrot.
I agree. Always had my eye on the parrot. Who's your friend here?
This is Kingsman. Apparently dragged me out of the gutter. But remember, back on the boat, we always talked about how we wished we had a wizard in our crew. Well, I found us one. And here he is.
Wizard.
Hello. Good morning. How do you do?
And Elsier just gives you a very, kind of suspicious, really looking you over.
It's okay. Nothing to worry about. It's just me, my big book, and a stick. That's it. That's all I have. And my lovely robes. But, yes. Anyway, I see that there's some more people coming up the beach. Do you want to... Are they? Do you know if they're your people or are they enemies? Should we
There
fireball?
are people, all right. One of them I don't get along with so well.
Yeah, I'll look.
I can't remember if his name is Jadrin or Yadrin, but he's a bit of a handful there.
Oh, yeah, Jad.
But we should go say hello.
Could never remember my fucking name.
I'm going to be walking alongside of Yadrin as he's walking up.
I'm Yared. Yadrin Taga. I am these blessings upon us all. I am pleased to see you all again. Yes. We have people here, new people. Dwarf, Kingsman. I hear your name. I speak it. It speaks to me in my ears. Lovely, lovely.
Yes. Well, I won't get too close. I certainly won't get to your ear. Yes.
Keiko Ashfeather. It is good to see you again, friend.
Nay, is it though? Perhaps.
Yes. Keiko, it is good to see you. And your name eludes me. You are
Booty Feathers. The name is Booty Feathers.
Okay.
Well, I thought that was the owl's name.
I thought that was the owl's name. Is the owl talking now?
No, I'm just telling him my name's Booty Feathers.
Lavana.
You're not going to remember it, so it doesn't matter.
Did you have the owl back 4 years ago when we were all together? Like, are we familiar with the owl? Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, I had the owl. You would be, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. We've had many adventures. Me, you, the owl.
Hold on. The Tango is familiar with the booty.
Mostly after hours.
Owl.
Yes, he's familiar with.
Okay.
You get very lonely on a ship.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of long nights.
Okay.
Just us, bottle of whiskey.
All three of you.
It warms my heart to see you again and to see you all in such good health. But we are here on sad times indeed. And to look at the ship, this is not deserving of such a vessel.
No, but
I am what they bless us all.
I am happy to see Lavana here. Lavana, welcome. Welcome.
Hello, Ashfeather. It's so wonderful and lovely to see you. It's to see you all, and Mr. Kingsman. It's nice to meet you, indeed.
Hello. Yes. Good morning. You're very welcome.
And I look so very forward to going on an adventure. Everything's just been so dull around here anymore. So let's go and let's do this.
Well, that's my thoughts exactly. That's tickety-boo. The time is ticking. It's the sun is up in the sky. We need to do this before the sun goes down. So what should we do? Should we have a quick look? I mean, there it is. Look, there's the ship is just over there. Do you think there's a way of getting on board
What was the message that you all received about this? We were summoned here to find the captain's most treasured, most valuable treasure, right? Something like that.
Well, as you're standing on the beach, ruminating and reminiscing, you recall that having sunk many, many years ago, 5 years ago to be exact, and gazing upon the rotting hulk of the brass bird, it brings back memories of your time aboard, sailing up and down the coast of Aviston and Garund, chasing fame and fortune. Those dreams of that glorious past have faded now, and all that remains in front of you is the half-sunken hulk of Captain Renlock's prized ship. He always called it his prized treasure. It was that freedom that it gave him that was almost just as valuable as any treasures he might have liberated from merchants and military alike. Even now, in its half-sunken and rotted state, you can see the will, his prized part of the ship, where he stood for hours on end, personally steering the vessel, shouting out orders to you and other members of crews as you chased fortune together. And you can still hear the cry of his final call to stand down as the Andorran ships closed in around you. It was a call, you realise now, that likely saved your lives. The wind gusts suddenly and the sun breaks out from behind one of the clouds on the horizon, and a single beam of light settles down on the deck of the brass bird, highlighting the wheel. It's about the only part of the vessel that sits above the waterline apart from the masts. It's a short swim, one that you believe is easily achievable, and maybe it would be good once again to stand upon the bird's deck.
Look, my friends, Iomade lights our path.
I agree. I would quickly jump into the waves and swim onto the boat.
I'm gonna walk.
I've waited for a long time.
I'm gonna walk right up in front of the group, and I will look back at Kingsman and just kind of wink, and then you'll see Elseer will stretch out his arms like this into like this kind of pose, and you'll see this glittery, shimmering mist appear around his feet. And then I'll just walk right out on the water and cast Water Walk and just start walking right on the water, across the water towards the boat. And I'll just be going,
oh, it's Pirate Jesus again.
Kingsman just like that. And I'll just kind of go down a little bit in the water and then come back up. Keep walking all the way to the boat.
Show off.
And I'll land about right here.
Okay. Anyone else wants to do anything flash to get to the vessel, or are you just going to swim it like a normal person?
I could definitely swim in it like a normal person.
He seems
my little guy.
I think I'll probably cheer on from the shore because I'm in full plate mail.
Oh.
You can attempt to jump if you wish. It's not that.
There is a piece up the.
I'd say if it's not that far, I presume it'd be. There's a point I could probably either leap.
He's still a half a mile away.
You can move to the apex and try and leap up and grab over the edge, or
I will do so.
Okay, make me an athletics check then, please.
Here we go for a natural.
First roll of the day.
First roll of the day. We've got a natural 16.
Okay, that passes.
That's
29.
Okay, so you leap up, you grab the rotting gunwale, it gives away a little bit, and you lose your grip. Manage to save yourself, and then you scramble up the rest of the way on the deck. You don't make an entrance, you don't arrive in style as Elsie did, but
I arrived.
The result's the same. You're on the deck of the Brass Bird. Lavana, you're at being one at home with the sea. You don't need to make me a swim check. You can swim across with.
I'm going to wait until Kingsman goes. I'll be the last to cross.
If you're sure, Lavana, I certainly don't mind waiting.
By all means, proceed.
Okay.
Because you being a dwarf, aren't you naturally not too crazy about water?
Oh, I have showers and baths quite regularly. I'm pretty good with water. But it was a bit of a show off.
I meant no offense. I meant swimming. Swimming.
Oh no! You misunderstand. Sorry, I'm not going to swim. No, I'm a wizard. No. So I'll use my staff and I'll just tap my staff. I'll tap the water twice. Dum dum. And as I do, I'm also going to cast Water Walk. But my staff, like, as it touches the water, it reacts as if it's ice, like it's solid. Boom, boom, like a solid tap. The water isn't ice.
You're just going to row yourself over.
There we go, yeah, there we go. So I'll use that and I'll just walk over. I'm not doing all this.
And I kind of just shrug my shoulders and just swim and
Giving you
go.
the stink eye. And he mumbles under his breath. Oh, damn it.
This is what you're in for, Steve.
I'll use a spell slot for that.
Yeah. Hey, Keiko, how would you like to get over?
Oh, I'm swimming.
Keiko was the first over.
Yeah.
All right, just make me an athletics check, then, please.
Good heavens, of course. Nothing will make me happier. And that is a. You said athletics? 29.
Yeah, that's perfect. You swim across, glide across. It's no effort at all. The sea is calm. And the water's actually quite warm as well, which is surprising. You scramble up onto the deck. You shake the water from your feathers, and you move towards the wheel. Lavana, being the last one on the beach, I now assume that you swim across.
Yes.
Okay, you glide through the water. You are at one in the ocean.
Like a mermaid.
Like a mermaid. Flowing dress. You glide, you fly through the water. You again climb up without any effort at all. And all five of you gather around the main deck of the vessel, and you stand in front of Captain Renlock's wheel. I will put that up on the screen. That is what it looks like. And from an unnoticed perch, or the perch up in the mast, you see the parrot fly down, Corlo, and he alights upon the top of the wheel. Now, this wheel is in very, very good condition. There's no sign of rot. There's no sign of any environmental damage. It looks exactly like it did when Captain Renlock stood in front of it for hours upon end, enjoying the freedom that sailing up and down the coast afforded him.
Does that symbol in the middle mean anything to us? Do we? I mean, it's always been there, I take it, but did it ever have any meaning we knew of?
So you remember that Captain Renlock always described it as the tide. He would always sail with the tide, meaning that he would always find the path of least resistance. So you believe that symbol represents the coming and going, the ebb and the flow of the tide.
Now, is there rot anywhere around the wheel?
All over the place.
But
In
the
fact,
wheel,
the wheel is perfect. Yeah, the wheel is perfect.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic on it.
It is magical.
I
Do
always
I get
suspected
any
there was something
indication
about
of anything?
Sorry?
Do I get any indication of anything with that? Just
only protection. You think it's been... you think the magic on it protects it from
been preserved.
It's been preserved, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, you see Corlo settle upon the spoke on the wheel, and you notice that directly underneath it, on the rim on that particular spoke, is north, and then 90 degrees clockwise is east, and 180 degrees is south, and 270 degrees is west. So those spokes are actually cardinal points on the compass as well. And then, with a quick ruffling of the feathers, he stands there and opens its beak wide. And from out of his voice, you hear the sound of Captain Renlock. Now, this doesn't surprise you. You know the bird speaks. And Captain Renlock used to use the bird for issuing orders remotely quite often. So you are aware that it can carry messages.
Okay.
So as it stood there, Captain Renlock voice issues forth from this creature. Friends, it pleases this old pirate's heart to see you gathered here once again upon the deck of the Brass Bird. Although my time has passed, I've found one last treasure for you to plunder. But to ensure it doesn't fall into the wrong hands, I've placed a few challenges along the way. Don't worry, I'm sure they are nothing that you can't handle. To open the way, now pay attention. To open the way, you must sail from the home of the pirates to plunder the coasts of Varisia. Return home, but then make your way to Absalom to spend your loot. Finally, follow my dream and sail to the River Kingdoms and retire in peace. After that cryptic clue, Corlo grows silent and stares at the captain's wheel. Then looks up and stares at each of you in turn. And then flies away back to his perch in the mast.
So just a quick question as I hold my finger in the air and attract everyone's attention. Did anyone bring a map?
No way.
Good sailors all. Well done.
These we all received something. It was, I know there was one side of it was the instructions to come here, but what's on the other side of these pieces of paper that we've received or whatever it was?
These maps.
Yes.
Yes.
So indeed, you each pull out your individual map pieces that Corlo gave you when he advised you of Captain Brinlock's death, and you notice that they all bear part of a map piece that, when put together, form a whole.
There we go. Now that's a map.
And the observant of those among you would notice that the first map piece contains a picture of the brass bird and has a cryptic message upon it, which reads, "Begin your journey going with the tide, then against, with, and finally against."
Okay. Just first question: were any of us? I mean, I assume the captain didn't always steer the vessel. Were any of us one of the people who would take turns at? Oh, yes.
First mate, I would presume that I would have often helmed.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, you would have, other than Levana, I would have guessed that all of you would have had a turn wheel at some point.
I'll walk up to the wheel and check where the tide is, direction-wise.
You mean the piece in the centre?
Piece in the centre, but also out at sea. Where is the tide? Where?
Okay, so
is it
the tide is behind you, and it is coming in.
Tide's coming in. Okay.
I'll follow the directions on the map piece and turn the wheel with, against, and turn it back and forth.
Okay, so tell me where you're turning it to.
Right, where have you got the map piece there? So I can use it as a reference.
It's actually in Owlbear. If you want to look in Owlbear, it's off the left-hand side of the map.
Right. So I'll first turn it with the tide in the direction.
Okay, so which way is with the tide? Is that clockwise or anti-clockwise? If you want to see the wheel again, I will put that up on the screen.
Clockwise.
Okay, so you turn it clockwise, and how far are you turning it?
I'll take the northern point and I'll go all the way around.
Okay, so you go all the way around to north. Yep. Next.
And then against the tide and go the other way.
Yeah. And where are you going to?
Again, I'll turn it from north and I'll bring it back round.
Well, all the way back to north.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do that. Suddenly, under your feet, the entire brass bird shudders and sinks lower into the water.
Ooh.
It loses about 18 inches in elevation, so the water slowly rises up to your knees. The wheel suddenly becomes animated of its own accord, spinning in the opposing directions that you turned it to return once again to the northern position. You guess you did this incorrectly.
Yeah.
You chose poorly.
Okay. Wait.
I like your suggestion, Jason. I
Yeah,
wonder if it's not the tide. Maybe it is backwards and forwards, or to and
It's
fro, or
this.
clockwise and clockwise. But
I've knocked the
it's,
symbol. It's the tide.
well, I wonder. So we're on a ship. The treasure. I'm assuming the treasure is on board, and we're on a closed ship because we haven't found another way in. What if this is like a safe? You know, when you've got to turn it left and turn it right. Now we have a rogue. That's what we should do. But the clue was not the compass. The clue is a map. So where are those points on the map in relation to the points on the compass? I think that's the kind of thing we need to do. And maybe Keiko can, I don't know, listen in for the as we turn it, maybe as a click.
Okay. I'm.
We have to save the Goondocks. That's what keeps going through my head.
I'm not. Okay, but how do we? I'm just not getting what we're. If you get it, go for it. But I don't.
So without a map, can I do a? I don't know why I'm still talking like that. Without a map, can I do a recall knowledge? Because I don't have a map of Absalom, of where those points are on the map. So the first one is...
So you're referring to the points that Corlo read in the description. Okay. So you want to know where in relation Varisia, Absalom, and the River Kingdoms are?
River Kingdoms is the one that's not on my notes. Okay.
Right. Okay. So the phrase that Corlo read was, to open the way, you must sail from the home of the pirates to plunder the coasts of Varisia, return home, but then make your way to Absalom to spend your loot. Finally, follow my dream and sail to the River Kingdoms to retire in peace.
Okay. So we've got,
if you want to do
four locations, we just need to know the directions, and then we turn to that direction either with the tide or against the tide.
I have sailing lore based on that. Will that help with what they're trying to do?
Okay, so can you make me a sailing lore check, please?
What am I adding? Nature?
Whatever your skill. So sailing lore will be a knowledge. So if you've got that as a skill, there should be a number against it on your character sheet, which will then be added to your dice.
Ooh, I have sailing lore as well.
It just says sailing lore. It says second, so I don't know if that's just second level. There's no number.
Oh, okay. So that's a feat. Yeah. So that's not a skill. Okay.
I've got it under skills. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Terrible. I have no idea. It's been 4 years. I slipped my mind.
You've been a land lover for too long.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kingsman, to answer your question, you can make a society check to know where these points are from your current position.
I got 15. Well, 15 plus 11.
Okay, so you know that Varisia is north of here.
Okay, so we're starting.
Okay.
Yeah,
but make me another check, please.
You can't. You can't start north. You have to. This is what I'm talking about. It's a safe, isn't it? So you can't.
Well, but you can turn it 360 degrees.
Yes.
With the tide. Yeah.
And that counts as one.
Yeah.
And then
we go back.
Yeah.
We come back
turn here.
That's what I just did.
Yes, that's true. Fuck.
Well, where's Varisia? Is it south?
Verisia
No,
is
it's
north of your
north.
current location.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Absalom.
Okay. Absalom. So make me a society check.
Me?
Whoever wants to.
That's a 21.
Okay, so Absalom is east of here.
East. Okay. All right.
Okay, and then the
River
And the
Kingdoms?
River Kingdoms.
River Kingdoms.
I'll do that one.
Okay.
Natural 16 plus, what was it we were doing?
Society.
Society, 24.
Okay, so the River Kingdoms are north of Absalom.
So they're northeast.
No, because you're already there.
Yeah, it's just
You've gone
Absalom's
through it,
east
so
of
it's-
us.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
but
north.
Then once you're there, you're going north.
Yes. Yeah.
So think about it as a path.
We're doing an escape room, guys. It's an escape room.
Kingsman is on the right track because he's thinking about it as
Of course
a
he
path.
is.
Yeah. Okay, so the basic idea here is we go north, we come back, so we go south, then we go east, and then we go north again. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
There's no south. It's north, east, north. And then
because the first instructions were go to that place and then come back.
Then
That's
come
what the
home.
instructions
Yes.
said. So we would go north, then we would go south, come back here, then we would go east to Absalom.
Yep.
And then we would go north from Absalom to the final
the
place.
River Kingdoms.
Yeah.
So why didn't that work the first time? Because the way we're thinking about it, that should have been the first two steps.
I think it's still a safe. So I'll barge everyone out the way. Yeah, let me have a go. And I'll grab hold of the wheel and I'll spin it. I'll spin it until north is back at the top. So I'm going to reset this puzzle.
North is already at the top. So remember what I said, it returned itself to north.
Okay, so then I've already done the first move. Then I've already done the 360.
Right. So you need to tell me which way you're turning it and where you're turning it to.
Okay, so I'm turning it clockwise.
Yeah.
Like hacking the safe clockwise. So north goes all the way around back to the top. So 360.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to read my notes and write it right. Then back home, south. So
then you want to go again
anti-clockwise.
right?
Yeah. Anti-clockwise, so to south.
So south is at the top and north is at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then clockwise to east.
Clockwise to east.
Yeah.
So now north is on the left, east is on the top, south is over here, and whatever's left is down there.
East is on the top. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
east
correct.
is on the top.
And then anti-clockwise to north.
North is over here. So then I've got to go.
You go all the way
3/4
against. Yeah.
Yeah, against.
Anti-clockwise. So north is now back at the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm sure there's only 4 moves.
There is only 4 moves. As you bring that wheel round 270 degrees, so that north returns to the top, you hear a rumbling, but this time it's not from the vessel you're stood on; it's from the cliffs in front of you, and you see a section of that sandstone avalanche away, and a chamber open up, a passage into the cliffs open up in front of you.
Oh, I thought.
But at the same time,
open the boat.
at the same time that happens, Kingsman.
Oh shit!
Take 200 damage.
What's your armor class?
My armor class. My armor class is 19, so it's not bad.
Okay,
but this is Pathfinder.
Okay, so from out of the water, because as you recall, when you got it wrong the first time, the boat sunk slowly, or not slowly, it sunk into the ocean. So you're actually about halfway up your thigh. Everybody else is about halfway up the shin. From out of the water, exploding into motion, is a giant viper. that sinks its fangs into your arm. I'll just put up some art for that.
What?
So this creature flies up out of the water, and as you make that final turn, it grabs into the meat of your forearm, and you will be taking some damage because I successfully hit.
Can I Neville Longbottom this thing?
We will be doing initiative in just a second.
Did I do it wrong?
No, you got it right.
This is your reward.
Reward.
This is your reward. Yeah.
You live in a dark, ironic world.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So you take 9 points of damage, okay, from the Python's bite, and yes, you've guessed correctly. You will be making a saving throw. That's right. So a fortitude saving throw for me, please, against the poison.
I've got to find my fortitude. Is there it is. +10. I got 9, so 19.
19 passes, not a critical pass. It is a pass. So well done. You are not poisoned, but there is a snake hanging off your arm. And can everybody roll initiative, please?
I'm using the sheet. What are we at for initiative? Is it just dexterity?
Perception.
Oh, it is perception.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
10.
I put it in the thing here.
Yeah, so those of you who haven't tried Owlbear before, you can type in straight into the initiative. So you can just type in your number straight into that on Owlbear.
So you need to press on the crossed swords.
Press the swords bit,
Yeah.
The which one? The crossed swords?
Yeah.
Right.
And then you'll see your name in the list and just type in the box and you'll...
I apparently do not perceive the giant snake hanging off your arm quite yet. It's haven't noticed it at all.
I've just noticed it's on there as well. Boom. Not that one. That one.
A good question, Scorch Gaming. We might actually find that out in just a second.
Oh, don't be saying stuff like that.
So everyone, are you good to go in Owlbear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Yadrin, you're first.
Yadrin. I am going to literally draw my sword and Neville Longbottom the bloody thing.
Go for it. Okay, you're going to have to take a step forward, so that'll be one of your actions, but that'll leave 2 for you to roll your strikes. We are, of course, playing Pathfinder, which is free action economy, which is good. So you get 3 goes. If you've got any feats that give you multiple attacks, you might use them.
I'm just having a quick look now. Sudden charge. What does that do?
Yes, so you can do that. I believe you need to move 10 feet, and then you get to make a strike.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. So that's a 7 plus. Oh shit. That's 23 to hit.
That's a hit. It's not a crit, but it is a hit. So roll your damage, please.
And damage is. Okay, damage is 9 plus 4, 13 damage on my first hit.
13 damage. Okay, you slice into the meat of the Viper's body. It is still hanging on. It's not dead. But yeah, it was a good hit. Very good.
With a sudden charge, is that one action? Does that allow me to do that in one action?
Yes.
So I will second attack. Is it still minus at this level?
Yeah, it's minus. Yeah, it's minus every level, so that's -5 of your weapon.
Okay, so that is 9. Knocks that to a 9 and plus 16, 25 to hit.
25 is a hit. Again, not a critical.
And that is 15 plus 4, 19 damage.
How do you want to kill the Viper?
I full on Neville Longbottom it and just go straight through, whilst it's still on his arm, so it leaves one bit on him.
Yeah, so you slice just under the base of the head. The body falls in the water with a splash and glides down the deck and goes back into the hold from where you guess it came from. But there is a twitching mouth and head still stuck to Kingsman's arm.
That's fine. The big thing's dead, so you know he can deal with that.
Well, if somebody could help just pull this damn thing off, it's made a hole in my sleeve. It's not.
All right, that's fine jewelry there. That's your initiation into the pirate life.
So I'm now an authentic pirate. Now I've had my.
We are still in combat, Lavana. It's your go.
Didn't you kill it? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, it's dead. What do you want to do?
Who are you attacking now?
What if it? I'm so confused. If it's dead, what am I doing?
Do you want us to kill each other, Steve?
Where?
You've got to suck out the poison.
That was. You're not poisoned. You passed that.
Nobody knows you that well, Kingsman.
I'm not sucking out.
I'm new, but I am now one of you. I'm a pirate.
Does anyone want to take any action?
I am looking for more vipers
around.
Make me a perception check then, please.
I will make a perception check.
There's going to be one on your arm, Bill.
26. Do I see one on my arm?
There is not one on your arm. There is one about to curl its way round your foot.
Oh!
You also spot that there is another one waiting to leap out of the water directly at Elsit.
Okay. I have two things to share.
Okay.
One, we are surrounded by vipers. Two, maybe we should get off this fucking ship.
Time to go.
But I will. I'm gonna take a. Let's see. So I will take a stab at this one at my feet.
Yeah. Roll your attack, please.
Yeah. That is a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that is a critical.
Yes. So that is. That's a terrible roll, but that's 9, so it's 18 piercing.
Okay, so you have deadly on your weapon, so it means you do an extra D8 damage.
Yes, yes, I do.
So roll that.
Good. So that an 8. So that's 26.
And because you have surprise attack as a rogue feat, and you have gone before these creatures in the initiative order, you also do sneak attack damage because they're off guard to you.
Oh.
So that's an extra 2d6 damage.
This poor bastard. 4 more.
How do you want to kill it?
Oh, that rapier. I mean, rapiers are just made for eye pokes, right? I think it just goes right through the eye, lift it up, and it's just like hanging there on my rapier. And I show it to everybody and say, "We gotta go."
And as you say that, the final viper shoots out of the water at Elsir, hitting armor class 17.
No, miss.
It then slinks back into the water and coils up, and again goes for another strike. That's a natural 20. So that is a critical. Make me a fortitude saving throw, please.
Okay. And I have a mastery on fortitude.
Yeah. That'll all be added on as a bonus. So.
That's a 24.
So 24 passes. It's not a crit pass, but it's a pass. So you're not poisoned, but you do take 20 points of damage from the coiled strike. As that viper, when it backed off and lined itself up properly, comes out of the water like an Exocet missile and launches itself onto your neck. So you now have viper coiled partially around your arm, hanging on your jugular.
Elsie starts to scream, "Booty feathers!" and the viper's just like swinging around like this.
So with that, it's top of the round. Yadrin, you're next.
Okay, so he's twirling around with his water noodle, so I'm going to try and relieve him of said water noodle.
Yep.
Just hold still, man. Hold
Do not
still.
roll
You can't get it off if you don't
might
stop
be hit
bloody
him.
moving.
You said 20 points of damage, right?
20 points of damage, yeah.
Okay, that's a 4. I've got a good plus though, so it's all right. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that's a hit, yeah.
Just realised I didn't put combat music on.
10 damage.
Yep, that is still alive, but you have one more action.
Second attack. That's better. So now we're looking at 34.
That is a critical.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
What happens on a critical? Do I get extra damage on that, or is it?
So you roll it, you add your bonuses, you double the damage.
Okay. 11, 15, 30 damage.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
How would you like to kill the last one?
I try really hard not to slice into Elsia, but come uncomfortably close as I do slice through, having to go clean through it, and just look Elsa in the eye, and sort of whip the blood off of the blade, and go back to a combat position, looking for other things.
And I will stare deep into your eyes and say, "The name's Elseer."
I'll see if I can remember it this time.
Well done. You managed to survive the first combat. That was good. The giant vipers. And with that, Paulo flies down from his perch in the masts, lands once again on the wheel, and this time speaks to you in his own voice, and he says, "Oh, that was jolly well done. That wasn't part of the test that I know about. Anyway, I can't imagine Captain Renlock would have purposely placed vipers in the vessel, but well done all the same. Great blocking that attack with your face, Elsie. I thought that was a wonderful strategy." Now, I guess we should continue with the actual challenge, which, unless you hadn't guessed, he's over there in the tunnel. I suggest we get on with it post haste. And with that, he ups and flies away.
I want to cast heal on Elsier, and I believe Kingsman got damaged also.
Yeah. So if you want to use the 3 action,
Yeah.
the 3 action will give you a 30-foot emanation, so it will capture everybody in one casting of that spell.
Yeah, let's do that. So what am I doing? 3d10s?
3d plus
Lavana, do you want to save it? We might. I'm not terribly damaged, but
well, that's up to you. That's up to you.
I'm hurting pretty bad, but I think we might get along.
Maybe that one.
I'm not hurt at all, but I just enjoy the
okay.
It's a long. Yeah, we can hold it. I'm 50%.
All right.
Okay, so you continue onwards towards the cave. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
If you want to, right. So Dave, sorry, I will remove the fill so we can see that. Okay, so the cave entrance is here.
Okay, I'll bring that up on the screen. I was just thinking we were going to sail then the boat somewhere.
No, but this is a walking cave, right?
You were wrong.
Right.
It's a walk-in cave, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You sailed the boat later at the end of Goonies, if you remember.
Right, gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna burn.
We're supposed to do all this in 4 hours.
I'm gonna burn another water walk.
We got to speed up.
All right. I'm gonna jump off the back of the boat with Kingsman.
Let's go. Come on, follow me.
Right. So, how would you like to enter the cave? Are you going to do anything?
Well, let's have the wizard go first.
It's okay. Oh wait, it's okay, Kiko. I'm a tank. It's okay. So as I step into the dark cave,
before you do, I'll put
Pathfinder is really different.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder, and you'll just feel like this little poke in your back.
Oh boy!
And I'll just kind of bring you in, you know. It's a little something for the road, and I'll hit you with the wand of mage armor, giving you +1 to AC for the next 5 hours.
Thank you very much.
I'll hit myself.
I will bang my staff on the floor twice, bang bang, and I'll say Shirak, and then it glows with light, and basically it's a light cantrip, so that everyone can see as I hold this up high, and I'll walk into the cave.
Maybe just let me take a look there first, maybe, just in case. Pirates are famous for their traps and tricks.
That is true. Have you seen the play with One-Eyed Willie? There was lots of traps there. Just if you see gold on like a thingy, a scale, don't touch it. Always leave some for One-Eyed Willie.
Matey, I shall.
Yes.
Unless it's a really good-looking coin. I'm looking.
I can't resist a bubble.
So if you want to move in with stealth, please make me a check. Is everyone going to move in with stealth, or are you going to go in on your own to start with?
Let me go a few feet in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keiko's going completely first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 16 plus 13, 29.
Okay, very good. So let me take that off. So you should be able to see the first section of the cave.
Yep.
So the passageway beyond the hidden door ascends at a slight incline a few feet above the high tide line of the cove before leveling off. The passage ends in a short set of stairs, which is on the next part of the cave, that descend toward a large chamber lit only by vine-choked cracks in the ceiling above. So, do you want to continue down those stairs?
Yeah, can I just take a little gander at them first?
Yeah, you can. Roll me a perception check, please.
I will. 16.
Okay, you don't find anything untowards. They are well worn. They're partially crumbled. And as you look up from the stairs, look around the rest of the chamber, you notice that this rough-hewn chamber has fallen into disrepair, like the stairs. The western wall has collapsed partially, and dirt, rot, and plant debris litter the floor, which are nearly obscuring the main focus of this room, which is a large leaf pattern made from a green quartz. The tip of the leaf ends in a brackish pool of water, and rising up from that water is a mould-encrusted stone statue of a woman who appears to emerge from a wave with seaweed for hair and her arms held high in supplication to the sky above. You can hear a faint clicking and rustling sound, and it is coming from that collapsed section of the wall over to the western side of the cave. So over here.
You say there's clicking,
rustling, and clicking.
Oh boy!
Does it sound mechanical or like a creature?
That's what I was thinking.
Roll me a nature check.
Yeah.
I think we started a countdown. Who said booby traps before? I think that was
terrible. I have no idea.
Lavana, have you entered the cavern yet?
Yeah, I'm behind Ashfeather.
Okay, so you immediately recognize the statue that is rising out of the water. It is of your own goddess, Gosra, who is a nature deity and whose realms are the fury of both of the sky and the sea. So she's a popular deity among the sailors, honest sailors and hopeful merchants and greedy pirates. All give offerings to Gosra in the hope that her fickle fancy will fall upon them and their journeys will be calm and successful.
Can I walk up to the statue and step into the pond for a closer look?
Yeah, you can walk into the room. Notice Kingsman, you've walked into the room as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you approach the statue, Lavana, and Kingsman, as you cross the room towards that to the leaf pattern on the floor, you suddenly catch sight of what is making that clicking and rustling noise, as 4 giant ants emerge from the cave on the west hand side. So we will roll initiative, please, as they are going to move to attack.
Ooh. Okay. Roll initiative.
Okay, that's it. That's...
I got high on that one. 26.
Okay. get it? There we go.
Oof.
That's good. As Elseer is surrounded by fire ants. They attack his neck.
Go for the next.
Maybe that heal would have been good.
Go for your neck.
You hoping that there was a hill coming?
We'll be all right.
Okay, is everybody done their initiative?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Lavana, top of the round is you. So I will also point out to consult your map pieces, because obviously those map pieces are useful throughout this area, and there may be something on there that you might be able to use. If you want to look at the map pieces, they are just to the left of the battle map.
Is there a certain person that has each piece, or
you can all look at them? It's fine.
Okay.
They're all there, just to the left of the battle map.
In order to just save time, I'm going to just go ahead and make my first attack and move.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Shield on myself.
Okay.
I'm going to get a +1 to my AC. It's a 1 action. I'm going to move for my second action. I'm going to throw my trident at this guy here.
Yeah. That's A. Yeah. That's fine. Roll to attack then, please.
For my attack. 19.
19 is a hit.
It's a hit range. 2d8. And for hit, 20d10.
What damage did you do?
10.
Right. Yep, that's the hit. And it is still alive. You have damaged it, but it's still alive. So just remember your trident is now stuck in an A. Okay, next is Kingsman.
Okay, so if you allow it, you mentioned that there was some, there's boulders on this map.
Correct.
So
They're all
what I
behind
wanna
them,
do-
yeah.
And only because the audience who've been watching, they're talking a lot about Jedi. So I wanna throw, grab a boulder, pick it up off the ground, and then just drop it on an ant.
Yeah, what spell are you using for that?
Telekinetic projectile.
Okay. Yep, I will allow that.
Cool. Right, it's an 11 to hit.
Yep.
I got 16 plus 11, 27. That's
27.
4d6.
You missed out on a critical. Only just.
Oh shit.
Only just.
Okay. So
it's 4d6 damage.
4d6. That's 10, 14, 15, 16 points of damage.
We'll say you've done it
grab a
on
boulder.
B because that's the closest one to the rocks, yeah?
And crush it.
Okay, 16 points of damage. That is a lot of damage. It's still alive, but it's one of its legs is sort of been crushed by this rock. So it's going to slow it down, but it's still alive.
Okay.
That was a 2-action spell. You have 1 action left.
Yes. What else have I got? I don't have anything else.
You can cast Shield if you have it.
I will cast Shield. Yeah. Shoom. That gives me an extra 4. I think.
Yeah, it allows you to use your reaction. Yeah, and give you
Increases by 5. So my armor class is now 25.
Okay, that's your go over. Keiko, you're next.
Okay. I'm gonna try a little electric arc cantrip and hit the 2 ants nearest me.
Yeah.
So that is a reflex save for. I have a DC of 20.
One was a natural 20, and the other one is 17. So we'll say that B, which is the one has the injured leg, failed. So if you'd like to roll your damage.
Great. 6 electrical for him. Or her. Could be her.
So you electrify that, and it shocks for a few seconds, but it doesn't go down. These are tough creatures.
That is deeply disappointing. And then for my third, I will stride to the other side of this pool.
Okay. And Yadrin.
Right. Where? Charge in. One action for movement. Going for a strike. 16 plus. How can the 16 right? 16 plus 32.
Yeah, that is a crit.
Woo!
Nice.
14. 28 damage.
Yeah, there we are.
28 points of damage. It doesn't go down, but your sword certainly cuts deep into its chitinous armor.
And -5 for the next attack, yeah?
-5 for the attack, yeah.
Okay, 13 plus 16, 19, 29.
29. What did you roll on 16?
I rolled an 18, -5 to 13,
okay.
plus 16 to hit, 19, 29.
29 is also a crit.
Your weapon's not agile, right?
Shit damage, though. 16 damage.
It's enough. How do you want to kill it?
Nice. I just lop its head off with at the right little bit of the joint.
Okay.
You're into the decapitation move. That seems to be your thing. I like it.
Good move.
It goes down in a pile of twitching legs and squirting blood.
No head, no move. It's fine.
Okay, that is your go over. Now it's my turn.
Oh shit!
So the injured one, which is moving slower, will move towards you. The one, Lavana, you shot or threw the trident at will move to you. And the third one will move to Kingsman. So I will then follow up with 2 attacks from each one. So Yadrin, I'll do you first. That is a 28. What's your armor class?
Just trying to find it.
Damn.
23.
23. So it's not a crit, which is good. But you do take 10 points of damage.
Oh.
And you are grabbed.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Okay.
Is that like being restrained or?
It is exactly like being restrained. Yeah. So you are effectively immobilized. So you cannot move or use something with move trait. So to break out, you would have to try and do an escape check. Okay. So we get to that on your turn, but for the moment you are immobilized and can't move. Lavana. That is a 25 to hit. What is your armor class?
20. It was 19, but I have my shield, so 20.
Okay. So you take 9 points of damage, and you two are grabbed. Now, what the ant does with you, because you are a small creature, is it uses that grab to force you to move with it. It's pulling you physically along, and it is pulling you over here. It will only get as far as there. You are being pulled by the ant. You're mobilized, and you're being dragged along by this creature.
Lovely.
Kingsman. That is 25. So that's a hit. Well, that's your armor class with shield, correct? Kingsman.
Say that again.
Right. So I hit armor class 25.
Yeah, that's
you want to
what I've
use
got
your
at the
reaction
moment.
to raise your shield?
No, because it was raised. Because I cast shield out. Oh, it's a new round though, isn't it?
No, it's not a new round. It's the
the
same round.
So then my arm class is 25.
Okay, so the creature's attack is deflected by your shield. So I will follow up with a second attack.
Is that is that plus one
that's-
with your mage? Is it 25 with your mage armor?
Yes.
It's a miss anyway, so that's fine. So the next attack is only a 10, which is a miss. So it goes to attack you twice, but is foiled by your combination, yours and Elsie's combination of magic, both shield and mage armor.
Good.
So you don't take any damage. Well done. That's my go over, and finishing up round is Elsie.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna see Lavana being drug away, and I will run. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, all the way over here.
Yep.
I'm gonna try something a little different here. So you'll see Elsie pull out another wand that's on kind of the back of his belt. He'll pull it out, and he'll start chanting and kind of swirling the wand around. And this is a wand of illusory. So
Illusory objects.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, where's my pointer? Is that working? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. You start to see this white. The water starts to rumble, and this white pillar comes up out of the water. And ants hate salt. It is a pillar of salt. And in Pathfinder, this thing can taste and smell. What's the lighting? What's the lighting in this cave? We're in a cave, so is it dim
You're in a
lighting?
cave, but Kingsman casts light.
Yeah.
So it's well lit.
Okay. Okay, well, this white pillar comes up, and it's a pillar of salt. It appears to be like salt, and it stinks of vinegar.
Right. I'm going to make a will saving throw for this.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
What's your spell DC?
21.
21. Okay. So I made it with two of them because I got a 24 and a 21.
Okay.
And a 15. So I will judge.
Hang on a second. Is this considered deception?
Yes, it is considered deception.
Then it would be +1. It would be 22.
22. Okay, so only one passed.
Okay.
So I will judge that definitely D, which would be the closest to the pillar.
Okay.
Would react. Okay, and I'm going to give him the fear condition. And I will say that B will react because they're the two closest in proximity. Okay.
Okay.
So A is the one that's unaffected, generally because he's also got Lavana in a grab, so may not see it. Okay. So B and D have now got the fear condition, frightened condition, and I will give you a hero point for a good use of a spell.
Thank you. I'll take that. Little delayed.
Well, it's a long way.
That was pretty good.
Well done. That was really good. Really good.
Okay.
So that's your go over.
That's my go over. Yeah, and I'm proud of myself.
That is very good. Really good. Lavana, it's your turn. So you are currently grabbed by this creature. You can attempt an escape check if you wish.
I start to concentrate. My eyes begin to glow. I'm like, let me go, you crazy son of a bitch! As I cast commands.
So you can't cast a spell that has a move component to it.
Well, does it?
Yes, because it would have some sort of gesture. It would have a manipulate trait.
Command, auditory, concentrate, link. Yes, it does have manipulate. Son of a bitch!
So you can use one action to attempt your escape if you wish.
Yeah,
and then
we're gonna do
cast a
that.
spell. Yeah. So you've got a choice, and it's up to you. You can either make an unarmed attack, or you can make an athletics check.
I'm gonna go with athletics and try to get out. For 14.
14 in total.
Yes.
This thing has your arm locked in a vice-like grip, and try as you might, you cannot break out.
Of course it does. How many actions is that attempt?
That's one.
Can I do it again?
You can.
With a penalty?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have a penalty.
Oh.
Not on the athletics check.
Okay, that was an 8, so that was poop. Can I do it one more time?
You can do it one more time.
Come on.
Son of a bitch. I'm just gonna let him eat me. I'm done. Good night.
No.
It's nice knowing you all.
Okay, Kingsman, it's your turn. The one in front of you seems to have become distracted by this pillar of salt that's next to you. So it's your go. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna do shockwave. So this one that's in front of me, D. I want it gone.
Yeah.
No, it's a 15-foot cone. Can I catch B in there as well?
Yeah, I'll allow. Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah, you'll catch the edge of B. So I'll give him an additional circumstance bonus to his saving throw, but you'll get him. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a reflex save.
Yep. What DC am I trying to beat?
Let me find out. It's in my wizard section.
Have I got to make a save as I'm grappled
21.
by it?
No, because it's catching the back end.
Thank God for that.
Sorry, what was that, Dave?
21.
21. So I got 21, and I got 24.
So you passed. You did it. I'll go.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Is that,
ripples.
is that a cantrip?
No, it is a spell.
Okay, so what effect does it have?
So it's a first level spell. This is Shockwave. You create a wave of energy that ripples through the earth. Creatures that are affected near them must attempt a reflex save to avoid stumbling as a shockwave shakes the ground.
Right, is there no damage associated with it at first level?
It is. There's a 1d6.
Okay, it would still take half of the 1d6 damage, it just won't stumble.
Right, here we go. 4.
Okay, so 2 points of damage to B and D. Okay.
And that's a 2-action.
2-action spell, yeah. You've got 1 action left.
I'll cast shield.
Okay. Right, that's you all go over. Keiko.
Okay, so I can't see a scale on this, but I want to sprint over to A and try to give it a stab. Can I make that in 1 move, or is that 2 moves?
So that's 30 feet. What's your speed?
It's amazing. It's 25.
25. Okay. So it would be 2 actions.
2 actions. All right, that's fine. So then I'll. Fortunately, this stab is going to be so amazing that it won't matter. Watch this.
Here we go.
Is a 25.
Yes, 25 is not a crit, unfortunately, but you
Okay.
do hit. You do hit.
All right. Is it? I mean, it's kind of occupied with grappling somebody. Does it know I'm there? Yes,
He is the rogue.
It is. Yeah, I will.
He's a sneaky bastard.
I will allow you to have the off guard
Yeah.
trait, so that means you get sneak attack damage.
Nice. Okay, so I rolled max damage on my initial attack, so that's 16.
Yeah, and then
Which
your
I will
sneak
never
attack,
do
which
again
is
in the course of
2d6.
my life. And then 5 more for the sneak attack.
So 21 in total.
Correct.
Please tell me he's dead. Please tell me
down.
he's dead.
He's down. How do you want to kill it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I'm not decapitating because that's clearly like somebody
That's
else has got that move.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going right into the like underneath, up through the jugular, and then the rapier pops out the top there.
Nice.
Did you pick him up and wave it around like you did with a snake? I mean, if Yadrin's got the decapitation move, I think you should go for the kite.
I'll go for the wavy move. Yeah. All right. Good. Yeah.
Okay, you manage to kill it. The jaws slacken off on Lavana's arm, and Vana, you're free once again. So well done, Keiko. So that was all of your actions
That's
done. Yadrin, you're next. You're currently gripped by B. So you will need to make an escape check. So you can either make an unarmed attack roll or an athletics check. It's your choice.
Athletics check for a 14. That was a natural one.
A natural one. Okay.
Ooh.
So you are still stuck.
Okay, second action. Try and get out.
Yeah.
26.
26, you are out. Yeah, you managed to pull your arm free.
Okay.
And yeah,
can I make
you have one action left.
Action?
You can.
Okay, 23.
23 hits, but it's not a crit.
That's right, no, 26 to hit. 26 to hit.
26 is also not a crit. I take it you're attacking B, yeah?
Yeah. 15 damage.
Okay, how would you like to kill that one?
I'm going to cut its head off.
Really?
Head, cut it off.
No, I literally pull my arm free, swing the sword around, and literally just slice straight through.
Okay. Okay, that's
Not
it.
head, not
That
tail.
one's dead. So there's only the one left, and it is my turn.
And he's scared of salt.
And he's scared of salt. So he's going to back away from that location. And to back away
Right.
from that location means
get an
going
attack of
towards the
opportunity?
exit. You don't get an attack of opportunity because wizards don't get attacks of opportunity unless you take some sort of fighter-related feat
Damn
later on.
that fine print.
This
I
is
take
not.
it-
This is
he's
not
still in there.
another TTRPG. This is Pathfinder.
He's not moving out of my range.
knowledgeable
do
DM.
I?
Yeah.
He's not moving out of your range. No, he's moving behind you because you're the biggest obstruction between him and his nemesis, the pile of salt.
He's a smarty
he's-
ant.
He's a smarty ant, yeah. So he's going to take an attack at you, Yadrin. So that is a natural 20. So that's an armor class of 29. And the second attack is
spend
an 18.
Can I spend my hero token to negate the critical?
You want me to re-roll that?
Great idea. Yeah,
Okay.
use it.
Yeah, good.
Right. Yes, you
I
can.
don't want to be critical hit by the.
That was a 2.
I think
Follow-up
it's
roll was 2. Does an 18 hit?
no.
Okay.
When fighting
so-
giant ants, I have an arachnid fear. Because
Right.
all I think of is Starship Troopers because they got pincers as well.
Yeah.
What a great movie.
Yeah. Okay, so it misses with both its attacks. That's its go over. Elsie, you're up next.
Okay. I will. I'll look at the ant, and there's clearly a path between the two characters, Kingsman and Yarden.
You can see the ant. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll look right through that path, and you'll see Elsier sort of focus and take my hands and slap them together like this, and I'll pull back and I'll suck in, and then all of a sudden you'll see it's almost like his neck crystallizes, and you'll just see this like fly through the air, this like quick frozen mist. Where I'll cast Ray of Frost.
Nice.
Right at the ant.
Is that that's a reflex save, isn't it?
I think so. Yes, yeah, because it'll be flying at you.
4. I rolled a 4.
Okay, excellent. I rolled a 30.
What's 30 damage?
No, 30 to hit you.
Oh, okay. I think it's a reflex save, not a hit roll.
Oh, I don't have to roll a hit roll at all.
Correct.
Oh, okay, yeah,
You don't
okay,
have to roll
yeah.
a roll.
So it hits.
What's your spell DC? What's your
Spell-
spell DC? Is 21.
21 on this.
Okay, so I critically failed. So you do double damage.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
Okay, so all right, hang on a second. That's gonna be
Get out some extra dice.
It's 8d4, or roll 4d4 plus 2 and double it.
Let's
Then
see.
5.
31 points of damage.
How do you want to kill him?
This ray of frost hits this ant, and the whole ant from like the very base of it all the way up just slowly like just crystallizes until it's like completely frozen stiff. And then you see Elseer just like look like this and just goes, and the whole ant just shatters.
Bravo.
Like it.
There's frozen lumps of ant slide and skid across.
Fly
the
everywhere,
floor.
bouncing off the cave walls.
Congratulations. You managed to fend off the 4 giant ants. That's pretty good. They're not an easy foe. They can do some pretty nasty stuff, especially because they have venom attacks as well, which I didn't get around to using. But the haul away feast is really good.
Thank you for not getting around to that.
That's fine. You're welcome. Okay, so the room is now clear. If you look back at the map, you will see that the pool is to the north, and you have the leaf-shaped area in the middle, and there is a map piece that will resemble this area, and I will stick it up on the screen. So
Looks like we gotta make an offering.
It says, make an offering to Gosra, but be prepared to face the storm's wrath.
Lavana, maybe you can ask your god that we don't face the wrath.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna step to the edge of the pool, and I'm gonna look into the pool
I'm gonna back
very
up
cautiously for any more fuckery before I step into it.
So this is if you remember back to the description from earlier, I said that the water in the pool is brackish, and it is choked full of just grime and seaweed and barnacles and stuff like that. It looks like a. God, that music's gone really loud. So let's turn it down a bit. It looks like it's a shrine that's fallen into disrepair.
Let's assume I grabbed my trident after that. After it got smashed, I'm gonna just poke it around in the water to see how deep it is.
It's about 2 foot deep.
All right, so let's say fuck it, and I'm gonna step in. So I stand in front of the statue, and the statue has one arm raised out. Is that accurate?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
As
if holding it at hand, waiting to accept.
How tall is it? I'm short as fuck, so can I reach the arm?
No, it's way above you. It's a symbolic gesture of reaching out for an offering rather than a.
Can I just check? Can I just check one thing before we go further? Can we just check the water around in front of it? Like if this was like an offering pool that people would throw a specific thing into, maybe there are some old offerings in there, and we could kind of get an idea of what she likes.
Make a perception check.
Yeah,
it's a wishing well.
It's
or not. Put your money into it. Again, it's
22.
Goonies.
So
this one was mine.
22.
So you search, and you've done a thorough search, and you think if there was anything to find, you would find it. There is nothing.
Okay.
Again, giving credence to the it's falling into disrepair, so nobody has worshipped here for a very, very long time.
Okay. How high up is that hand?
About 15 feet.
Who's the tallest among us?
I'm gonna guess Yadrin.
Mm-hmm.
How tall is he?
I don't think it's on the character sheet, so we'll say he's over 6 feet tall.
I say I'm 6'2". I'm my height, so you know.
Realistically, if he came over and if I stood on his shoulders, can I reach that hand?
With some depth sort of lifting, yeah. We'll say that, yeah.
How high up is the hand?
I could just climb
15 feet.
15 feet.
What about climbing the statue? Is that feasible?
You can climb the statue.
All right, I'm climbing the statue, and I'm specifically going for the arm and the hand to reach for the hand.
Okay, so you're climbing up onto the arm. You're climbing out over the water. you're at the hand now. What do you want to do?
Around my neck, I have a religious symbol of Gozra. I'm going to take it off my neck, and I'm going to drape it around her hand so it dangles from her hand.
Okay.
Nice.
So
and
nothing.
I'm going to climb back down and yell, "Get ready!"
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I was
And
going to
what are
say
you
you've
gonna-
got a pulley arm, like a one-armed bandit.
So what are you going to do now?
Just going to get down and step back a little bit, whatever, 15, 20 feet.
Nothing.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
What was the words? What was the words? Hold
I'll
on.
put it back up on the screen for you. There you go.
Make
an offering to Gozra.
Can I do a religious check or something?
Yes, you
on
can.
the statue?
Make me a religious check, please, Lavana.
Face the storm's wrath.
Religion pool. Plus 13. Ooh, 16 and 13. 29.
29. Okay, so you know that the superstitious sailors who don't really worship Gozra but pay homage to her often will throw things of value into the water before they start a journey in the wishes that they attract the fickle of attention of Gozra. You know, of course, that's not the actual way to do homage to Gozra, but that is how all of your crewmates would have done it. They would have thrown a coin or something that they personally value into the water.
Flick a coin into the water.
All right, so I'm going to just shout out to everybody. Please throw some valuables, throw it into the ponds, and I'm going to climb back up the statue and smack that thing off back into the pond so it falls into the water.
Okay.
So I'll throw some of Kingsman's valuables into the pond.
Excuse me, Keiko.
Okay, so there's several things happen simultaneously. Somebody, I think it was Yadrin, said he flicks a coin into the water. Lavana, you climb up onto the hand, or you jump up as best you can, and you flick your symbol off of the hand, and that symbol falls into the water. And as soon as it hits the water, the brackish, dirty nature of the water absolutely just disappears throughout the entire room. It becomes a pure, crystal clear pool, and it absolutely enhances the green jade tiles that have been used to lay out the leaf pattern in the center of the room. It's a beautiful shrine now, as the combination of Kingsman light and the sunlight that's coming through the cracked ceiling land on Gozra and highlight the statue. You're almost mesmerized. In fact, you're all almost mesmerized by the beauty, the sudden transformation to this beautiful scene. However, that is quickly undone as the storm's fury arrives, and that crystal clear, beautiful blue water now rises up and forms an angry shape in front of you.
Oh,
what the?
Of course,
a waterfall. For fuck's sake.
I think this might be a Paizo reaction to the licensing thing. It's water elemental. Because we're not playing that game, it's a living waterfall.
A living waterfall. Okay.
It's a living waterfall. As this creature made of pure crystal azure water jumps out of the pool in an almost Hayuken uppercut arrangement.
What
kind of fucking horseshit is that?
and lands in the center of the room, ready to do battle.
Okay.
In tomorrow's episode.
Well, in theory, Lavana and I should be fine because we made our offering.
I'm sure that's how it's going to work.
Shall we just put the map piece up?
I woke the bitch up, so I'm screwed.
Yeah.
Let's stick this up. It says, make an offering to Gozra, but be prepared to face the storm's wrath. Okay,
I did give that shout out, just so we're clear.
It doesn't say or be prepared.
Yeah.
I was hopeful, trying to edit it.
Well, let's be hopeful we don't die.
Well, I have to say, you've done pretty well in the encounters so far. They were the easy ones. But
easy.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Snake dance.
Elsie, are you still on half health? Has nobody healed you yet?
Nobody's healed me.
Nobody healed.
I'm on half health.
We can gather everybody up. I'll do a communal heal. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
As a quick
Everything will
character,
be fine.
Can I remember Elsie's name yet?
The only thing that tickles your memory whenever you see him is booty feathers.
But even though he's told me his name, can I actually recall
it? Actually. All right, so I have 20 hours to figure out how to stab water.
You just got to turn the blade sideways and you scoop it out.
I've got an idea.
Spoon. Get a shovel.
Keiko, we're gonna do a 1-2 combo.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. We'll do a 1-2 combo.
So King's going to be cooking up whether he can use fireball or not, and whether it will take much damage.
Look, it's fire versus water. We know this. This is how it works.
If you got fireball,
stand back. I've got fireball. This is why I've got fireball. Pirates and fireballs. I was thinking sinking ships.
Then you've got to ask yourself: is this saltwater? Can I cast lightning bolt, or is that going to be too conductive?
Yeah, no.
You're just going to be eating yourself up until tomorrow.
No.
Can I heal everybody before we close this out?
No, we are now in combat. So what we'll do is, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll roll initiative now.
Okay.
Then we'll roll VT, and then we'll close out.
All right, that's fair.
Right. Okay, where's my
rolled
dice?
it?
Oh, that's better.
Ooh, that's good.
I got that 20, 30.
Where's Keiko at?
I'm typing it in now.
30-20.
Do you have a token for your waterfall, Steve?
I do have. I'm just plunging it on there now.
I'm last.
Yeah, let's put it on.
All right, it's the 1-2 combo for 1-2.
Oh, holy shitballs! It's that big.
That's big.
Yep.
Why
So
did
is
you
this
put it on
initiative
me?
score.
It's right on us too. Actually, I was back here.
I was like a corridor down.
I never left the boat. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I love the fact. Hold on, look, we did really well. Yadrin and me both got 30, but Waterfall had to do 31. I think he's done the dice there.
I rolled a 19 on my beautiful game master set of Beadle Grimm's dice. So thank you, Bill, for being the instrument of your own destruction.
Cheers, Bill.
Right. Any other business before we wrap up and dial out?
Looking forward to tomorrow. This is cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for running.
You're welcome. Right. Okay. So we will be back tomorrow evening, same time, same place, to finish Son of Blues.
You push this button. I'll push the next button, Steve.
See you all tomorrow.
I'll push the button.
All right.
You